the runners. We got Block Nation in the house. It's Tuesday, August 1st, 2023. Get ready for some mad crypto knowledge to be dropped tonight. We're going to show you guys how generational wealth is being played out right now and why you need to take action this very
So my cash stack, high yields on stable coins, yeah, that's where my bag at. All I really need is Wi-Fi, get money on DeFi, mega cash on MetaMask. You better run when the runners run, show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble gum, markets are jumping like double dutch. Buying up gold till I get a ton, crypto, yeah, I got some. You better run when the runners run, you better run when the runners run.
All right, you heard it in the comments first, guys. We got Block Nation running with the runners. I got my boy Ricardo Hamilton here, aka Mims. Make it make sense, my man. How did you find this crew, and what gets you excited about hearing from them tonight and collabing with them?
Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now. Get ready to like this out, share this out. This is epic right now. I'm telling you, we got the keys, folks. We got the keys, and we about to give the keys to you. You got the keys if you didn't know it. Okay, but we're telling people right now, this is a massive opportunity, generational wealth. So I've been telling you guys, get on TikTok. I got on TikTok. I found Block Nation, blown away from the value that they add, blown away from their content, blown away from the articulation skills and the mission that they have to help the people. I'm telling you, this is an opportunity right now. And I'm so pumped that we got them to be able to hop on the show, connect the community, share the information. This is legendary. This is gonna be an epic stream, so I'm pumped up and excited, man. I'm fired up, man.
Definitely. All right, let's get him in here without any further ado. We got the Crypto Queen.
What's
we
up?
got D in the house.
Peace, peace. What's good?
Maverick, what's up? Block Nation.
What up? What up?
What up?
What's up?
All right.
We in here.
Let's get it. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. Would love to have our audience just kind of get to know you guys real quick. So Crypto Queen, we'll have you go first. Whatever you want to tell us about yourself, where you're from, what you're about, you know, your specialties, anything you want to let the people know, go for it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm Crypto Queen. I'm from North Carolina. Yeah, I pretty much started my crypto journey probably in 2019. I kind of watched Ethereum go crazy and I missed it. So after seeing, you know, that crypto was actually a real thing and actually creating millionaires, I was like, yeah, I'm not missing the next train. So I got involved, and then, yeah, man, I'm one of those people who I hate a 9 to 5. I knew it wasn't for me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just passionate about helping people get paid through crypto. And I started making content on TikTok. My little red hoodie video went viral, and boom.
Blew it up.
So,
Just one video. That's it. That's what we tell people all the time.
Yeah, that video went crazy, and then I linked up with D. D hit me up, and we started going live, and the rest is really history. And then Mav came along a couple months later, and we kind of put this together. We all had the same vision, and yeah, this where we at now. We got a whole community. It's crazy. If you would have told me this a year ago, I would have thought you were nuts.
That's awesome. That's the beauty of the internet, man. I mean, same with Ricardo and I. We just kind of found each other online and started collabing and working and vibing, and you know, now he's like my brother, so I love it, man. You got to find people on that same level.
Yeah. Exactly.
D, what's up, my man? Tell us a little
What's
bit about
going on?
What you about, brother?
I'm about, you know, generational wealth, trying to get in there, trying to get in where I fit in, you know. I'm D, I'm from New Jersey, relocated to the Florida area. So yeah, basically, like, you know, like Queen said, I started my journey pretty much around the same time with the crypto stuff. And then I started going live just by myself on TikTok, you know, just learning, you know, what was going on and the economy and trying to just give awareness. And then, you know, all of a sudden I see her video that blew up, and I was just like, oh, let me hit her up. So I hit her up. We started going live. We went live day in, day out, pretty much. And yeah, the rest is pretty much history. Then Mav came through, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, we should form, you know, something, because something special is going on right now. So, you know, and given that, you know, that we're in this state of, you know, creator economy, and, you know, like with TikTok and Amazon and just going live, it's like, it just makes sense. And the whole Web3 infrastructure, just so fascinating. So just like, it just made sense. So yeah, man, we here.
Awesome. So Mav, you are the only one I've watched some significant content on, because I just clicked on your first video and I liked it. And I just kept watching more and more and more. And I'm like, dude, Mav is like our long lost brother. So good to finally meet you in person, my man. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
For sure. Appreciate that. Definitely love the support. So I'm Maverick. I'm from Los Angeles, born and raised. And my whole journey in entrepreneurship and crypto started about a little over 10 years ago. I have a real estate business, and I've been doing that for about 10 years. Went down that whole, as long as I could, and I still have it to this day. And I started my crypto journey about 2017, around that bull run. So I was really interested in, how these digital assets were like, really moving around, and people were buzzing about it. And, then I found out about like, stuff like the Silk Road and all that stuff, like old school stuff. So like that really intrigued me, and I got into it, and I started to like do a deep dive. And before I even started making content about it, I just wanted to be a well-seasoned investor myself. So I just got into it, threw some money into it, dollar cost average, and then kind of just watch the market, and then just see all these big companies jump in. And now, fast forward to see where we are and where it's going, I definitely made the right choice, because, even in my industry, in real estate, the whole landscape of real estate is changing because of blockchain, along with music, entertainment, finance, you name it, blockchain is going to be there. So I'm just super excited to, be with these two crazy people right here. And it's kind of crazy how it all came about, because, we had a few lives, and I was watching Kween first. She, had some fire content and some lives that I just got into. And then she brought me up one time, and then brought me up again. Then, D was there. And then one episode just changed everything. One episode I remember what we did. We were talking about, birth certificates, and getting real deep into that and all that stuff. And it was the synergy was so crazy. After we got off that live, we were like, yo, we got to do something. There's no way we can't continue this. So, that's how it all came about. And here we are.
Man, that's fire, man. And, I never really actually got the full background story. All I knew is I'm scrolling on TikTok, and I just hear value. I hear fire, and it's a frequency, it's a vibe. And I think that, people are tapping in, to y'all information and what y'all sharing, and y'all breaking it down, and y'all putting out so much content. When I look at, what Block Nation is doing, guys, it's like literally, people heard about Earn Your Leisure, and, you hear about these big podcasters, and you hear about, Fresh and Fit, and you hear about these people, and, they started somewhere. And you might have found out about them when they were already, big with millions of followers already. And I'm telling you, we found them while they starting out with about 100,000 followers already collectively and growing. And the thing is that the passion about helping people and building wealth and blockchain and understanding what's going on in the global economy. I mean, make sure you guys definitely, for the runners, follow Block Nation, follow them on TikTok, because the information that they're putting out is priceless. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting this information anywhere else. In the community that they have, shout out to the whole Block Nation community. They got a whole Telegram group. And I mean, I'm telling you, the people are putting in information to keep everybody up to date. I mean, it's a real live community. And I get excited because I got vision, I got foresight, and I see where things are going. You know what I mean? That's why I've been seeing what's going on with the economy. I've been saying saving gold and silver. We've been saying and getting the blockchain and crypto, get into assets. And I'm telling you, what they're building and what they're doing, this is a movement. This is a community that you want to be a part of. It's next level. So had to get that out there.
Sir, appreciate
it.
Yeah,
I appreciate
it. Appreciate you, Rick.
Yeah. And I think, just so you guys know, all their TikTok handles are down below, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. And do you guys want people to subscribe to your YouTube channel?
Absolutely, because yeah,
I could not find it when I searched for it. So can one of you put it in the private chat, and I'll pull it up here in just a minute. But first question, just to kind of get a feel for the room. All right, and I'll answer it first, just to give you guys a second to think about this. So I want you guys to name your top 3 cryptos in the top 100, and it can't be Bitcoin or Ethereum. All right. So top 3
That's easy.
cryptos
That's
in
easy.
the top 100 can't be Bitcoin or Ethereum. All right. So I'll go first. I'm going Polkadot. I'm going Polygon, and I'm going what was my third one? Chainlink. All right. Those are my 3. Queen, you want to go first?
Yeah, so I mean, everybody know I love XRP, so I'm not gonna name it. But
That's like for you guys. That's like
yeah,
a
that's
given.
So that's
Right.
that's off the table. So I'm an XDC, HBAR, and I like XYO.
XYO.
Yeah, I'm gonna go XDC. I love XDC. I'm gonna go. Damn, I'm gonna go Digibyte, DGB. I love Digibyte.
Old school on us. Old school.
Yeah. And the last one is probably I'll go VChain.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Bringing it back to 2017 for me.
Yeah. Going back the clock.
That's right.
Yeah.
What you got?
For me, AVAX. I gotta go with XDC. They said XDC, but I gotta go with XDC only because the stuff that we found out about XDC and what they're doing, I gotta go with them. And then, of course, I'm biased. Jet Set, my own crypto, so I'm going Jet Set for the third one.
Okay, so is Jet Set like your cryptocurrency blockchain you've started?
Yes. So basically, Jet Set is I'm combining, blockchain with real estate since I've been in real estate for 10 years and I see where it's going. So my specialty is luxury rentals. So I'm just throwing my old business onto the blockchain. So we'll have a platform to where basically you'll be able to use crypto to, get vacation rentals, exclusive packages, get bonus points, rewards, and all that stuff.
It's fire. Yeah.
Sweet. Rick, who you got?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna say Cosmos, not necessarily in this order, but Cosmos, XLM, and maybe Algorand.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. All right, I forgot about Algorand. That's up there for me too.
Yeah.
I
mean, especially since we can't mention, obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I think, like we said, we all agree XRP is a given. So yeah, I'm definitely right there.
All right, so for those of you that don't know, maybe you're new to crypto, I would say 80% of their favorite cryptos are going to be what's called ISO 20022 compliant. All right. And I know you guys, this is your specialty, and we've known about this, but we've really been covering it and bringing it to our community the last few weeks. So I would just love to hear from you guys and just kind of open it up. Whoever wants to start, what turned you on to this? And why do you think it's so important? Obviously, you guys are stacking this, but why do people need to learn about it? Why are you guys fired up about it? And why is it so important for the future of what's going to happen on the blockchain? Whoever wants to go first.
Yeah, I can go first. I mean,
hit it, Mav.
Yeah. It's funny that you brought that up only because I was having a conversation with my brother earlier, and how all this is so it's so detrimental to know this. And you guys, like, it is changing everything about finances. The banking system is using it. You're going to be using crypto and you won't even know it. So with this ISO 222, basically it is a messaging system. It's a communication system. So it's how they're going to do cross-border payments, settlement times in real time. You don't have to wait for, your check or tax return or whatever else to settle, because how you have a big check. And I had a story on Block Nation how I deposited a big check and they cleared it, then they uncleared it. So all that funny stuff is out the window. So when it comes to ISO, it is settlement in real time. It is super revolutionary. I'm super excited about it. The banks are excited about it. So that means institutional money is finally in. So, that's basically, there you go. It's going to be trillions of dollars. It's the biggest wealth transfer we will ever see in our lifetime. So just being, knowledgeable about it, and, with XLM and of course, Ripple, they're going to be the front runners for this. And it's super exciting. So that's basically what it is. So
nailed it.
All right. I love it. The messaging system is huge. That's like I knew that, but it's something I don't like bring up or talk a lot about. And maybe later if anybody wants to go into that more, that would be awesome. Who wants to go next, D or Queen?
Go ahead, Kween.
Well, yeah. Next. So for me, it was just like I mean, Maverick pretty much hit it on the head with everything. But the fact that when I found out that the reset was actually happening and what the reset was entailing kind of made me take it serious, because people don't realize it's a $68 trillion wealth transfer that's getting ready to happen.
Woo.
And you have an opportunity to get involved, and this is your opportunity. And it's, you know, the window's been open for like what, 2 or 3 years now. I mean, I think that's what pretty much a lot of people people like Crypto 901's been in since like 2017, but most people caught on to it probably around the time me and D did, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, it's one of those situations where this is an opportunity, and it's a global situation as well. Like, this is for the central banking system. We're not just talking about America, we're talking about globally. So this is bigger than America. So that's how huge this opportunity is. So that's really pretty much why I got involved.
Yeah, boy. And just so you guys know, the first crypto I bought was XRP at 18 cents in 2017.
Okay.
I was like, wait.
You got it at a good price. 18 cents.
Right.
Crazy.
That's nice.
I sold at 80 cents though, like a year later. So I'm not a genius.
Man. Okay.
We're good. You can't be mad at that.
Made money, right? You made money.
He profited.
Yeah, facts.
D,
Uh,
what are you thinking here, brother?
Once I saw that the banks was involved, and once I saw like a lot of these flow charts, circulating around, whether it be Twitter or all these different YouTube sites, it was one guy I got a shout out. He got one video on his page. His name is the XRP Prophet. Once I saw that whole video, I was sold. I was like, oh, the banks is gonna use these. And then I saw the price of these joints, and I'm just like, oh, they're super cheap. You know what I'm saying? And then, I just started going down and down the rabbit hole. And then once I started unraveling things and seeing that, like, yo, the wealth transfer is happening. But in the meantime, all this other stuff go down. Like the way we did business before is not going to be the same going forward. So, the more and more I went down and started learning more information, I was just like, damn, I can't miss this. And I was telling everybody about it. I was like, yo, like, do you see this? But most people don't see it. Like my bro says, it's the same number of winners and losers every single time. So it's like, this time is not going to be no different. It's just that, what side are you going to be on? And hopefully everybody that's in this chat, everybody that's been following all of us, are getting a wealth of information and position themselves accordingly, because it's just too easy at this point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Rick, anything you want to add there?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can see the faith, the conviction, and the understanding, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for people with new ideas, information, understanding about what's going on, and that have not only the ability to absorb the information themselves, but have the ability to articulate that information, and then that having a ripple effect where that is changing lives and affecting and touching people that we don't even know and don't even realize the gravity of what we're doing because of our voice and because of our passion and conviction behind it. And so you can just see and start to realize, once again, just have vision and foresight and see, well, this is where we're starting in 1 year, and then 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. And then a massive amount of lives that are changed on this wealth transfer. I mean, it's an exciting time, you know what I mean? And it's evidence, it's proof, it's clear that this is the right time, that we're in the right space, that more and more people are waking up, and our ability to affect change, create change, and build wealth is more accessible than it ever has been in any period in history. And this is the time that you tap in, that you follow, and that you take action. Because if you don't do the type of things that need to be done right now, what we're talking about, you will be making sure that your family and your legacy is one of poverty and not wealth. So this the time, this the way.
Yeah.
He's on fire. And just so you guys know, this I don't know why it took me a while to find this.
Zoom in a little bit.
So make sure you follow. Let's get him to 1,000 subs tonight, guys. So it's at Block Nation Tribe. All right. They just started their YouTube channel because they've just been so big on TikTok. So again,
this is crazy because we actually started posting content last week.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah, they blowing up.
Yeah, so we're only like that's crazy in a week. Like YouTube is a beast. So
man, our community is crazy, man. I attribute that to our community. Community is like second to none. So everybody in the chat, we appreciate every single one of y'all. Everybody in the Telegram, like y'all be rocking with us hard.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's very impressive. And the thing about it is that it's able, and you guys are able to expand ages and genres and races, and everybody's tapping in and they're feeling and seeing the value. And so that's what's exciting, because that's what you want to do. You want to find people like this, and you want to partner with people like this, and you want to help add value to people like this and be of value to people like this. And that's how you grow. That's how you change. That's how you evolve. And then you look back months later, years later, and you're like, wow. It's just like Queen said. She's like, you told her a year ago this where she would be at, over 50,000 followers, got a fire tribe and community and building wealth, and knowing it's the thing is, it's not even a guess. It's not like, well, they're doing something and we hope that, from our efforts that we are going to change our lives financially forever. No, it's a fact. We're walking into it. You know what I mean? It's not wishful thinking. We're walking into it. It's already laid before us. And we just like, yo, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we're trying to get everybody on. Like I was on live earlier and I was telling everybody, listen, this is your opportunity. Like we really just put a video out this morning, and this video is called Why Crypto. And it's with T's Crypto Spot and Kurt, which they're very knowledgeable in the crypto space. One's an engineer, the other one works in tech, so they can break down distributed ledger technology.
Yeah, that was a fire live stream.
Yeah, they can break down pretty much everything that's going on within the ISO messaging system, and they can break it down and pretty much translate it to you in English and not in tech, not nerd terms.
Yeah,
so that
you know how to articulate it. Yeah.
Yeah, they know how to articulate it. So, and I told everybody, I'm like, listen, we've given you guys everything. Like, if this video doesn't convince you to get in, and they're sitting here explaining to you guys what's going on, what the banks are doing, and how this is getting ready to change everything about how we do life. Like, people don't understand instant payments changes everything, because we've never gone to work and gotten paid when we clocked out. That's that's a game changer to your entire life, because now you have to change how you budget. You have to change the way you do everything. It's never happened before. So this is like a big deal, bro. It's a big deal. People don't even know what's going on with all these.
Is that something that, like, they're predicting, or is most likely going to happen in instant payments, like at a job?
So FedNow came out on July 20th, and that's what FedNow is. FedNow's first phase is instant payments. I tell people all the time, go to the Federal Reserve's website, and they have a whole rundown of what FedNow is and what it entails. And it's instant payment. So even like some jobs have already started it. Like in North Carolina, we have some fast food restaurants that they have it on the window, like, we're hiring, get paid same day. Because you got to think, when you start a job, especially most people that start that type of job, they probably already down bad. So you got to think, when you start a job, it takes you a whole month before you get a full paycheck. Yep. So that's a game changer. It's to get people to come in and work, because they'll get paid their first day.
Yeah. And this is something that has been in the works, you guys. Like, when Biden signed that executive order last year, what was that, March? So this has already been in, works. Phase 1 is already done. So now we're going into phase 2. So this is something that they've been planning, been working on. So it's not if, it's just when.
Yep. And right now, the House just passed the first phase of the legislation for the crypto bill. So that's what I'm saying. And it's funny how the day that they did that was the day that they wanted to do press conferences about alien invasion.
Right.
Of course they did.
So of course it overpowered that news, but it was a 35-15 vote with the Republicans and the Democrats to get this bill passed. And now it's going to the Senate. And any day now, they can make an announcement and say, hey, America has crypto regulations. And I know the goal is to have global crypto regulations by the end of this year. And once we get regulations, this window to get XDC and XRP and XL at these low prices will close, and institutional money will come in. They're waiting. Like they have orders, just they're just ready to hit enter, and people don't understand. Like this was a wealth opportunity. It really was. Well, it really is right now.
Yep, it really is, and they've been telling you for a while that they're going to do this, like these guys said. Because if you go to their websites, all the information is there for ISO. I think we've had countless lives where I sat there and pulled up J.P. Morgan, HSBC, Bank of America, and countless institutions where it's just like ISO 222. We're going live day one or whatever it is, because this is just what it is going to be. This is what it's going to be.
Go to your bank's website. Like
that's it.
Citibank had it up there, and it's crazy because they're scrubbing a lot of it now. JP Morgan is one of the banks that's scrubbing it, but if you go to your bank's websites, and you can call your bank and ask them, or you can ask them on the the message that comes up and say, do you need help or need assistance on the app?
Yeah, like customer support.
Yeah, you can ask them, say, hey, are you guys gonna work with Fed now? Do you guys, and they'll tell you. Like all you got to do is ask your bank. It's crazy.
So let me play devil's advocate here, because I kind of came to cryptocurrency as a libertarian. I saw this as a way to decentralize everything, get people out of the system. Is it just about money here? Is it just that the powers that be have the power and they're going to do what they want to do, and we're basically giving up? So like, do you guys ever have people come at you like that? That's why I pulled back from XRP and the other ISO tokens for so long, just because I felt it was kind of like giving into the beast and being like, well, I'll sell my soul if I can make some money. So do you guys ever have any people say that, or what's your kind of response?
Listen, I posted today all the time. I'm like, you guys, when debit cards came out, you guys said it was the mark of the beast. When smartphones came out, it was the mark of the beast. Everything's the mark of the beast. So, but for me, I'm just kind of at a place where it's gonna happen, and you might as well get rich or wealthy in the opportunity, because you can't avoid it. Like Maverick brought up earlier, Biden signed this digital assets executive order in 2021 in December. We didn't do anything to stop it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like either you can be a slave to the system, or you can try and get wealthy in the system. And I'm just choosing to get wealthy in the system, because nobody's going to do anything to stop it.
And then it's like
people don't even know what's going on. People are too distracted. So
and then it's like what do you do? It's like, what do you do with your wealth though? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to be somebody that's actually going to give back and give jobs and give opportunities to others that missed it? Or are you just going to, just take your money and run? You know what I'm saying? I plan to be somebody that's going to give countless people jobs and opportunities and ways to learn things, because how did we get here? Through education. So it's kind of like we got to unlearn things and relearn, the right things to do, so we can, go forward for not only for us, but our families and the one that's coming after us. So, like what you say, Rick, whose picture is going to be at the mantle? It's going to be us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we set the tone.
That's it.
Yeah, sure. And I think that just piggybacking off of that, it comes down to what your goals are. If we're talking about making money, that's one thing, but we're talking about not just the money, we're talking about the technology itself. So when we're talking about blockchain technology, this is a game changer in every industry, like I was saying before. How to, make an industry better, more efficient, faster, more secure, less corrupt, more transparent. That's what blockchain offers. So it's all in, what your goals are, as far as, whether it be just investing and being a retail investor, purchasing tokens and whatnot. But, then we're talking about the other side. What if you're an entrepreneur and you want to, get ahead of the curve as far as, blockchain technology? So, it really depends on what your goals are. But on either side, I feel like there's pros and cons of everything, but it's a lot more upside versus what we've already dealt with. Right. So just look at where we've been and where we can go. And if you're laying the foundation, you can be a part of the change instead of just laying there and just taking the change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. And if this is going to be the new power structure, the more that people like us have, the more power and influence wealth will have to create the future we want.
Yeah, money's a tool. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Money is a tool. You know what I'm saying? All this is a tool for either good or bad. It's the same thing with the dollar. There's good people there's people who use the dollars for good to help feed the the needy, to help their community, to do all kind of great things, and there's people who don't do that. So yeah,
Right.
I think it's a
whole new wave of wealth that's getting ready to happen. Like I call it a brand new 1%.
mm,
And they,
yeah,
we have
like
good
that.
intention. So yeah.
mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity, because you guys know more about this than me, let's say Andrew Tate had a bunch of wealth and ISO tokens. Could they, in the powers that be, were like, hey, let's freeze his assets on these blockchains? Are they able to do that on any of the ISO or none of them?
No, I don't think so. I mean, for one, you have to know what wallets he's actually custodying first. Like,
Right.
there's no way to really know what he's holding, if you have like 10 million different wallets.
Right.
So that's one thing. In order to shut down the entire blockchain, I mean, that's just not possible. There's no way. Like, you can freeze certain things, and I mean that is kind of has its hiccups as well, and that hurts a project. So they tend not to do that too much. But unless it's on an exchange, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you guys, Ricardo's told me this, I don't know if you guys know any more about it, but he has told me XRP can be sent if the internet is down.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it's
Can anyone
alien
add any
technology.
more, any more background there?
I didn't get on that.
It's ancient technology. It's said to be ancient technology. So it's like, it's kind of like the technology was here before we were even here. That's what people are saying. So, if you believe that, then it could run off anything. And it's kind of like, the internet that we use even in America is still extremely slow, because I think that, don't quote me, I think it's either North or South Korea that has way faster internet than us right now, today. So, we're behind if you think about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
I've seen it and just videos on TikTok. Like, they've showed people who don't have smartphones that's able to do Bitcoin and actually pay for a transaction using Bitcoin by hitting some, putting in stuff on these phones. It's not a smartphone, and they're not using the internet to use Bitcoin. So
Right.
Bitcoin has technology. XRP absolutely does. So
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's just a messaging system at the end of the day. So like, you wouldn't need the internet. You just would need some power, and that can be like battery, satellite, whatever the case may be. But without the internet, I mean, it can definitely move, because again, it's a messaging system.
And one of the best taglines is like, banking the unbanked. So it's like they're trying to bank people that live in these cuts and corners of the world that never had a bank account. So like, how do you do that? If you don't have any internet over there, if you live in, some rural area in, I don't know, Europe or Africa, gotta make it happen, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's huge, folks. I mean, I hope you understand it, because that's some of the counter arguments is that like you say, what if there's no internet? What if the powers go down, blackout, and this and that? And I built all this wealth in crypto, but if you got some XRP, or like Queen would say, even with Bitcoin, okay, you don't have. It's a messaging system. You still have something of value. That's next level, because when you start thinking about strategy, what I'm saying, when you start thinking about limiting your risk and exposure, what I mean, and that's in that capacity. That's why you want to have certain projects, certain tokens in your portfolio. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fire.
Mm-hmm.
And
for sure.
let's touch on another aspect of wealth that I think goes very unnoticed these days. I love cryptocurrency. I've been in since 2017. I preach about it. I teach about it. But I tell people all the time, I don't know how I would sleep at night if I did not have physical assets like gold and silver in my own possession. It's not that I don't believe blockchain is the future, but it's still early. It's still risky. We don't necessarily know what the future will be or what could happen. So I don't know if you guys have just gotten started or you've been doing that for a while, but what's kind of your message when it comes to balancing those, actual physical, more traditional investments versus the new, blockchain technology?
Yeah. You can't mention getting crypto assets without precious metals. Like I did a video yesterday because Russia is announcing August 22nd that they're gonna, announce their gold-backed currency, and I'm like, listen, what I'm doing in the situation, because I'm not a financial advisor, is I'm getting crypto assets and precious metals. Like you can't mention one without the other, in my opinion. I think you really need both. You need a balance. Like you need to have just as much silver and gold, and just as much, just as much as you have crypto. You need both of them. Like they're both just as important.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
that was a fire video you did too, by the way. Definitely.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah.
I gotta get on the TikTok, folks. Get on TikTok. Go ahead, Mav.
And I was just raised by my grandmother helped raise me, and of course my mom. But my grandmother was like, you gotta have, like, she always said silver and gold's not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's a Don DeMarco to grandma going out there.
Shout out grandma.
Remember bringing the truth.
Yeah, no, like she's right, and that's the thing. Like you have to diversify. You gotta be able to protect yourself on all fronts. So yeah, like you said, the technology is there. It's amazing. It's not going anywhere. But I'm not just going for one asset. I'm trying to go for all of them. That's why I'm in real estate. That's why automotive industry. I have so many different businesses. I'm so well diverse to where if one industry is affected, I still have like 3 others I can fall back on. So like you said, crypto is brand new. It's still tricky, and it's about just being smart about it. You just can't ape into one coin.
Right.
And like that's another thing too. Like when you're in crypto, people just want to dump all their money into one coin. Oh, I'm gonna get rich. Doesn't work like that.
Stupid.
Right. You got to think about the utility. You got to think about the market. You got to think about what industries are jumping into it, what companies are getting into those blockchains. So it's all about knowledge and diversifying in what you're into. So I'm in real estate. So, I'm parking a lot of my money there. I try to eliminate as much cash as possible because it's a dying thing. So I just want to be able to be paid while I'm sleeping.
Nailed it.
All right, guys, we are on live, Nico.
We got
this is live. All right.
Yeah, we live.
Yeah, this is
live, baby.
You guys are watching this right now. Smash the like button, share this out, tag a few people who need to get this generational wealth. Give me the hashtag Block Nation in the comments. Let's blow this up, break the algorithms. All right. Again, if you guys are coming in late, make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to Block Nation at Block Nation Tribe. Where we go? 9. Come on, guys. 6 guys. Get on YouTube right now and make sure you subscribe to Block Nation.
Facts. Go ahead and subscribe.
For sure.
Go ahead, D.
D. I wanted to give you a chance to go when it came to gold and silver.
Oh, he just moved to Florida and Wi-Fi. There you go.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I can see your internet's down a little bit. Let me give you a second here and we'll bring you back.
Yeah, and while we bring him on, let me talk about, so originally when I was on TikTok, I found D. He was first that I found. And once I found D, it's the same way when you find somebody who putting out content and that was putting out value. I saw what D was doing way early on before he even knew what he was doing. He was like,
I did not know what I was doing at all. I was just like, I'm just gonna just put the information out about gold and silver because that's when I started learning about that's the real money. 5,000 years of history. Shout out to Mike Maloney, Hidden Secrets of Money. That taught me the game. So I recommend anybody watch that whole series, Hidden Secrets of Money, all 10 episodes. And once I saw that, I was like, damn, why don't I got no silver? So I felt like I was behind. So once I started doing that and started telling people about get gold and silver and crypto, it's might as well. You know what I mean? And you probably got some silver and gold in the house. You definitely got some silver and copper in the house because any penny from 1982 and back is real copper, and any silver coin, whether it be a dime, nickel, quarter from 1964 and back, is real silver. So it's kind of why not silver and gold, baby?
Yeah.
AD, tell them about the old iPhones. Tell them what's in their iPhones.
Oh yeah, it's precious metals in your old iPhone. It's kind of like when you go to the store and get a new phone. Why you think they want your old phone? Because they know they got metals in it. You go to Walmart, you see the little kiosk machine. You can put your old phone in there and get cash for it and get fiat for it. They know it's metal in there. You know what I mean? So I
Yep.
keep my old phones. I would keep my old phones if I was y'all. But that's just me.
I forgot mine.
Might need it. Might be all you got.
Word. Thanks.
All right, so we don't want to get into this too much. We don't want to get canceled. Oh, good news, guys. Ricardo got his TikTok back.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
So y'all know.
Yes, sir.
So I went live. I'll be going live on TikTok maybe after the show tonight.
Fire.
'Cause I'm fired up, man. You know, I had over 20,000 followers building up this channel, putting up this value, and I lost it. Emailed them, got it back. But yeah, that's the good news for
Yes, sir.
right now. Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good.
Just
That's
don't be a
fire.
naughty boy anymore and try to help people, Ricardo. So real quick, guys, like I know, especially Mav, I know could probably go on for the next hour, but let's just talk a little bit about, you know, the Matrix, the red pill, what the hell is going on in the world?
There you
I
go.
don't know, Mav, do you want to start? Because I watched some of your videos. I'm like, this is my long lost brother.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, and that's the thing. Like, truth is stranger than fiction, you guys. Like, especially just this year alone. Imagine just like looking back on, the last, 10, 15 years on everything that's happened. Compare that to just this year and last year alone. You know how much crazy stuff has happened that became true. They
Right.
just verified aliens, which we already knew that. We're talking about, all kind of stuff, you guys. Like, it's wild. I can go down the rabbit hole on so many different things. I just posted a video today about how there's a secret invasion with China, how we're already being invaded by China, and nobody's really realizing it because they own so much of our debt. They have almost 400,000 acres in the U.S. Like, how are they buying that much land? Now they're funding our public schools. They just put almost $20 million into the public school system.
Wow.
Why is China funding our public school system?
Yeah.
That doesn't bother anybody.
This is the I've been man. This is the United States of China. I don't go too deep into it, but I was warning people, man, and before the election started, and people just in my family thought I lost my mind. Like, I'm just like, y'all don't even know what's coming, and it's crazy because it didn't take him 10 days for people to be like, oh my God, what did I do? And I'm like, I tried to tell y'all.
Man, I'm saying they are realizing it. They're like, damn, why did I vote?
But you want to know what really like pissed me off a little bit? So they set up shop and it's crazy because you can look these articles up. So they set up shop to have a police station, I think in New York and one other place in America, right? And America knew this, just so that the Chinese could police their citizens with weapons and or gun control or something. So something happens. I don't know what happened, but then America comes out and was like, we didn't know they set up shop. But it was like,
they got
Bro, nothing would surprise me at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, was I the only one who saw when this announcement happened a couple months back, and now they're trying to act like they didn't know? I'm just like, wow. Like, a lot of y'all suffer from short-term memory loss.
Stupid.
That was spooky.
I mean, it's kind of like, like either you believe it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's things that you want to share with your family and friends and stuff like that. It's like, do you really see what's going on outside? But they're like, nah. So, psychosis kind of got them by the neck, you know what I mean? By the throat. So it's kind of like they're going to believe whatever they're going to believe. And you just got to pick a side, you know what I mean? And I knew like 3 years ago when this whole thing started, kicked up anyway, it was kind of like you was going to have to pick a side. Because people saw, who was really who. And you kind of see who is who right now, So it is what it is.
I'm seeing it firsthand. Because I'm in Los Angeles. Downtown, China owns almost all of downtown now. Like, they're buying up floors, condos, floors of like sky rises. Like, it's crazy right now. Wow. So like, it's pretty alarming. So yeah, like, that, I mean, along with Project Bluebeam, like all this stuff is about to come to pass.
Give me the short on Project Bluebeam. I haven't heard of that.
Short Maverick. Don't get the thing.
Oh, so you know how they just verified aliens, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're doing that. So now, for one, think about it. Let's back up just 2 seconds. They've been showing us movie after movie, TV show after TV show, you know, just aliens. So when they actually told us, we're so desensitized. We're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nobody really cared, right? So like, all right, cool. So
where's Will Smith? That's what everyone said.
Yeah. So now it's like, okay, we know they're here. So now they're like, cool, we can roll out Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is a fake alien invasion. They're going to use holograms and say, you know, aliens here, and they're going to use that to push whatever agenda it is, whether it be the one world currency, the NWO can come into place. Because think about it, if a global catastrophic event happened like that, everybody would have to be on one accord, right? Nobody would be on another side. One side.
Humans unite.
Look what they did. Well, apparently somebody ate bat soup in Wuhan, China. And now there's this thing where everybody's got to go do this. And how many people went with that, right?
Yeah, look.
So now they told you that, hey, these things exist, and next thing you know, there's Star Wars in the sky. You know.
So imagine people are like, yo, aliens are invading. Imagine that. They can put anything out and be like, okay, you guys got to do this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not new. Like it was crazy because like I was talking to my god brother, and he's just like, yo, these aliens have been here probably since the 50s, bro. Like, why are people like? And I'm like, bro, when this happens, people are gonna act like they didn't know this shit already. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, but it's just it's so bizarre to me, bro. Because I'm like, it's no way this hasn't. Like, it's to me, it's just ignorant to believe that we're the only species that exists in the whole entire universe. Right. Like, that's just that thought process to me is just kind of ignorant. Because I'm like that's got some nerve.
So I just found out about this, Mav, but I'm going to make a prediction. They're going to send a probe to everyone's house, and the only way to be free is to put the probe in you. I'm calling it right now.
Oh,
absolutely not.
Crazy.
That's the only way you can leave your house.
Crazy.
Yo, take the probe or else you can't work, can't go to. Nah.
I'm already a homebody, so you're just doing me a favor, honestly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Amazon. I would never have to leave the house, DoorDash, so that's fine, bro. You can work out.
That's fine.
Work out in the house. We got a basement here. Like, I'm cool. That's fine.
Some of us thrive during the pandemic.
So at some point, we got to have you guys on like Rumble only. Go.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
For sure. I'm down for Rumble Talk.
Yeah.
Every time we go live on TikTok, sometimes we get really deep and we're like, damn, that's Rumble Talk.
Yeah, you can't say some stuff.
Yeah.
Only on Rumble, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you let us know. We can set that up for sure, because that'd be
good. Oh yeah.
Because I'm being real filtered right now. Like my leg is shaking because I can't say anything.
Nah. We want to stay up.
Yeah.
Don't follow Mims. Don't be like Mims. All right. Well, this has been great. We'll definitely have to have you guys back. But I'm just gonna give each of you guys the final word of just why people need. The number one thing is education. I get so sick of all these people who message me and call me and of course they only do it when Bitcoin's like 69,000. I want to learn about crypto. I just don't get it all. One day I'll take the step into crypto once I understand how everything works. I'm like, you don't know how your toaster works. Just take action. So that's my rant. So Queen, we can have you go first, but just why it's so important to get educated, take action now with everything that's going to be happening in the world.
Oh, it's simple. I mean, their AI technology and everything that's coming with blockchain is going to X the middle class out like you guys never existed. Not to say every job would be gone, but a lot of them will be, or they won't need as many people. So you need to take advantage of this because in the future is either going to be rich or poor. Like I said in that red hoodie video, you're either going to be rich or you're going to be poor. It will be no middle class. So you could take that and go figure this out, because if you miss this train, man, this is going to be worse than missing Bitcoin. So
yeah,
that's my
it's gonna be the yachts and the not yachts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You either got a yacht or you ain't got no yacht.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like you gonna be driving a hoopty or a Rolls Royce. It's one or the other.
Basically.
If you have a car. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna stop. You're gonna get me.
Oh, you good? All right. D, final
Yo.
words, brother.
Listen. Last word will, in the words of Dan Pena, you know, what will your kids and your grandkids say, you know, 20, 30 years down the line? What were you doing during this time period? You know what I mean? Would you have your head up your ass? Like, what are you doing, yo? Like, it's so easy. It's so easy right now, because it's like right now I'm looking at you through this portal, and it's kind of like they've made it very, 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 very easy for you to get information. So it's like, use these, you know, resources at your advantage, whether it be Block Nation, whether it be the runners, whether it be anybody else. Use these resources to your advantage so you can get ahead and not be left behind. And then, you know, you're looking outside like, damn, I got to put my shoes on. I got to put my coat on. Nah, when you could have just went in the closet and got your outfit, laid it out, and like, all right, I'm ready for whatever's coming. So, hey, it's up to you though to pull the trigger though. Hopefully everybody, you know, is on though. Hopefully everybody is on. Yeah, love Dan Pena as well. Read his book.
Yeah, he's the man for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Mav, you're closing us off here tonight before Mims. What you got, brother?
Sir. Yeah, I would just say education is key. You have to understand and understand what you're using and what's to come first. And then you'll be able to see the utility of, you know, crypto and blockchain, because, you know, a lot of people get introduced through, you know, NFTs and meme coins and cute little dogs and all this other stuff. It's like, it's way more than that.
Right.
It's way more than that, you guys. So like, that's one thing, is education. Two, you're going to be using it whether you like it or not, because banks are using this. They will not be behind the curve. They're going to be ahead of it.
Right.
So this is a time to grow with the curve. You know, imagine when they, you know, had the Industrial Revolution. Imagine being at the Industrial Revolution right when it started. You had a chance and you saw everything happen to start your own car company or whatever else during the industrial time. Imagine where you would be now. Your whole bloodline is set. So this is what we're talking about. You know, this is super important. This is something that, you know, you have to do the research. You cannot be lazy. We're in the age of information to where everything is at your fingertips. Like D said, this is like, you know, we're looking through a portal right now to where we're all collectively coming together and, you know, sharing the information. How easy is it to turn on your phone, you know, and just go through your timeline? And that's another thing too. I tell people subconsciously, you know, and consciously, make sure you're following, you know, pages that feed you knowledge. Otherwise, you're not doing yourself a service. Everything I follow, you know, is like Block Nation, is like Crypto Rick, is like, you know, a lot of these people who are giving knowledge. So it's like, just by scrolling, you know, you're just being on social media, you're learning. You know, don't worry about who Cardi B is throwing the mic to and all this other stuff, or who got drafted. None of that stuff really matters. They're paid already, not you. They already have their money. So why are you guys worried about these other people when you're not solidified and your bloodline isn't solidified? So this is pretty detrimental, you guys. And, you know, this is why we created Block Nation, to provide value, give you information, and you know, give you, you know, keys to life. So this is that's why.
Awesome, brother. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Mims, have you close us off? My thing, guys, is listen, you can get almost every token they talked about tonight: XRP, XLM, and Algorand, and what are the other ISO ones you can get right on crypto?
XDC,
XYO.
Is XYO ISO?
IOTA.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
IOTA is.
IOTA is
I
okay.
like all these tokens.
SHX, Stronghold is another good one. But we are not financial advisors. Everything we said on this live was for entertainment purposes only.
Facts.
Quant,
Fine. But I'm just saying
Yeah.
you can get most of those right on crypto.com. Like you don't got to go to KuCoin or some crazy exchange. Like
Yeah.
literally dollar cost average daily, weekly, or monthly on crypto.com with most of these tokens. I mean, literally
Yep.
anyone can do that.
Yep.
Um,
It's so
Mims,
easy.
go ahead. Last words tonight, my man.
Yeah, man. Awesome stream, man. Thank you guys, Block Nation, family, community, Kween, Mav, D. Fire live stream, man. It's epic.
Yes.
I told you guys at the beginning of the show that it's going to be probably one of the most valuable streams that you're going to watch here. Look, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, this the opportunity to make sure that a wealthy family comes from you. I'm talking about this is like the 1800s gold rush type of vibes right here, where a lot of these projects in the crypto space is gold. It's just you acquiring it. These tokens is gold. You know, that was the value then. And what we're doing, the Runners Block Nation, we're giving you the picks and shovels. You know what I'm saying? We're showing you where the gold is. And we just telling you, go get these coins, go get this gold. You know, understand the value in this economic wealth transition that we're in right now. You know what I mean? So this is why we get fired up and excited, because once again, this is not a guess. This is not hype. This is not hope. It's not speculation. This is not false promises. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, when I was watching the latest video that Block Nation had on their YouTube channel, and the brother was like, look, if I'm wrong, then the World Economic Forum is wrong. You know what I'm saying? The SEC is wrong.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, he went down all the financial organizations, you know, that are investing in blockchain, that are using this technology, the Bank of International Settlements. And, you know, people don't even know what these people are talking about and doing behind closed doors. They don't understand the implementations that they're doing online and offline. But the value is here. We're showing you the way. This is the wealth transfer. This is the way. It's an inevitability. Just make sure that you do the right thing with your time, the right thing with your money, follow the right people, and acquire the right assets and resources. And you're going to change not only your life, but the lives of the future generations to come forever.
100.
Amen, brother. Nothing else to add to that. Mav, D, Kween, thank you so much for guys coming on.
Ending the show at 11:11. 11:11. Ending the show.
End it at 11:11. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Lace up. Let's get wealthy. Peace.
Peace.
On my cash stack, high yields on stable coins, yeah, that's where my bag at. All I really need is Wi-Fi, getting money on DeFi, mega cash on MetaMask. You better run when the runners run, show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble.